A little girl whispered to her mother. Ingon siya, why is the bride wearing white? Iyang mama mitubag. Because white is the color of happiness. And today is the happiest day of her life. The little girl thought about this for a minute. Then she asked, then why is the groom wearing black? May gali si Brent, wala black karon. No? Kung white, happiest, I don't know, sa interpretation of the black. Marriage is a relationship in which one is always right and the other is the husband. Ang makarelate ani, katulad yung minyo na, okay? If you're wrong and you shut up, you're wise. But if you're right, kung tama ka pero naghilom gihapon ka, minyo giday ka. I know that you are married. They said marriage is a workshop where husband works. I don't know if it's true, but according to them, where husband works and the wife shops. No? Ready na lang friends sa mga shopper, Lazada, okay? Dawat-dawat talaga na siya. Marriage tip.
Ako kinatubo.
Tip daw sa mga nanas kaminyon. Your wife is less likely to argue with you if you're cleaning. Tinood pa daw na kung mabana, maglimpyos balay, murag di kayo, mapuutan daw ang asawa na. That's what they said. The most important 4 words of a successful marriage is the 4 words. I'll do the dishes. Ako kasi tigugas sa inyo kada. Marriage is God's idea because He created it. He established it and defined its parameters.
Mama.
Contrary to contemporary thought, marriage is not a human concept. God instituted marriage at the very beginning of human history. God's design for marriage is found in Genesis 2:24. It says, for this reason a man will leave his father and mother and be united to his wife, and they will become one flesh. Kaning one flesh is not simply the gluing of 2 people together, but rather the fusion of 2 distinct elements into one. Lahi-lahi background, lahi-lahi personality, but God unites them in the context of marriage. A man and a woman who have become one flesh under God's design for marriage, and therefore that cannot be separated. When Mr. and Mrs. Henry Ford celebrated their golden wedding anniversary, a reporter asked them, to what do you attribute your 50 years of successful married life? Mr. Ford replied, the formula is the same formula I have always used in making cars. Just stick to one model. Ako sila 50 sa kaminyon, sekreto daw, just stick to one model. That's why Ford is a very successful enterprise in terms sa car industry. God established marriage as the first and most fundamental element in human society. While the family is the basic foundation of any healthy society, marriage is the foundation of the family. Marriage is foundational because it is on this relationship that God began to build a society. Walay society karon, walay imong silingan karon, kung walay kaminyoon. Mao nang nangadaghan ta karon because in the context of marriage, they bless the Lord nga nahimutang society. Marriage is bigger than the 2 people in it. the institution of marriage is more important than our personal feelings. There will be times when we will not be in agreement with our spouse. That's why, ingon siya din, the marriage is more important than our personal feelings. Bisag unsa ginato daw kay love karon friend o babe. Mabot gyud ang time nga murag bation na ta murag wala daw love. Actually, pwede man ang love feelings. Mo nang naigisgutan, nay upat ka klase nga love. Di lang ako enumerate ng upat, pero ginatawag na ay love na ginatawag o phileo. If I'm not mistaken, that is a love towards brothers. But there's also a kind of love, they call it agape. That means the sacrificial kind of love. That's the kind of love na display sa atong Ginoo, sacrificially and conditionally. I think that is the same love that will establish every marriage na makita nato. Wala. Taon-taon na lagi ni sila nagubad. Marriage is bigger than the two people. Miles Monroe said, one of the authors, yun siya, marriage is two imperfect people committing themselves to a perfect institution by making perfect vows from imperfect lips before a perfect God. Marriage is perfect while we are imperfect. That's why commitment to the marriage rather than commitment to the person is the key to success. That's the top statement. Ang balikan. Commitment to the marriage rather than to the person is the key to success. Why? Because sometimes atong feelings towards the person can change anytime. That's why marriage is not man-made. It was God designed. God designed marriage for success, and only His counsel can make it successful. No one is better at making something work than the person who designed it. Tungod kay si Lord may nag-design sa marriage, siya po itong naay katakos, yung mutabang na tuntanan for us to be able to achieve success in the area of marriage. God ordained marriages, and only He can make it work. If we want our marriage to be honorable and successful, we must know and understand and follow the principles that God has set in His Word, called the Bible. According to Dave Willis, great marriages don't happen by luck or by accident. Great marriages don't happen by luck or by accident. They are the result of a consistent, number one, investment of time. The keyword is consistent investment of time. Sometimes pag nanay anak, ma-transfer na, no? Sa una kay asawa po ito ang priority. Kasi si asawa priority sa husband. Pag-abot na ni anak 1, anak number 2, kasagaran yun ng mga
basta pag-gawin.
kasagaran yun ang counsel ng mga sponsors. Mahimo ng excuses. Kailangan si anak number 1, number 2, and it's as if because of them, wala na yung time na ito. At least karon makapaminaw mo ni mga husband and wife. Let's have time pa rin, no? Bisag pila naman siguro ang mga anak karon sa uban nato diri, pero let's have time. You have time as husband and wife. Quality time. So, the other result of a consistent investment of time. Number 2, thoughtfulness.
Ingon ko tanggalan ng circle.
Being thoughtful. Pag wala ikikat sa work, quick, mga ganahan si Pybb, di ba? Okay, ganahan ka quick. Now, thoughtful actions make marriages work. Consistent, number 3, forgiveness. Kani? Bisag unsa na itong kalabang tao. You know what? People who hurt us the most are the people we love the most. people who will hurt us the most, katutong mga tao nga ginavalue sa kay nato.
Uy, dali,
Pag
dali.
hindi sila kay sakit. That's why one great element to marriage is the consistent what? Principle of giving forgiveness. Without forgiveness, there will be no such thing as lasting marriage. Number 4 is consistent affection. No, itong uyab pa, manang uyab pa, kanang sana siya. Ingon pa diri, affection kanang kung mata pa lang daan, grabe pa rin mag-ginig. Ingon pa rin masamang balak, mata pa lang ba? No? Kanang nga mga klaseng affection. Brent, sa diyang mag-uban na mo ni favorite. No? Mahimo ka, kanang mata pa lang, makaingon na good si marag, han, ay saan? Mag-ready sa ko, okay? Kanang affection, kanang pagpati towards the other. The next is consistent prayer. I want to ask all of you husbands or wives nga nakakarandari, when was the last time you prayed for your partner?
Tuwagan ni Sima.
Or most of the time you are complaining. Ay, ikaw yun! Bitaw no? Sa kamatuuran, nga walay mulungtag nga kamanyuon kung wala ko yung mga pag-ampo. Namang yung mga butang nga di masulbad lang sa atong kagalingon ng mga intellect. Dahil mga bright dere. But namon ang atog yung ubanon ang Ginoo sa atong kaminyo